Live. Hi, I love it. I love this. I love this. Let's go live. Let's go live. Oh my gosh, let's go live. Let's go live. Welcome to the Mother Michelle. Yes, we are live and alive. Teka, so ko muna yung akin para hindi tayo mag-jomol. Ayusin natin ang hairdo natin. Yes. Yes. Kanta naman tayo. Oh, you're giving to me. Ano ba yan? Ang sintonado ko ng una. For all the blessing that I can see. Thank you, Lord. Welcome to Thankful Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, hello. This is the Mother B Show. This is your host, Mother Blagader. Be real, be you. Magpakatotoo po tayo. Bakit unable to access live ako sa TikTok? Live na tayo sa Bigo. You, Lord. Parang baba. I just wanna thank you, Lord. Parang hindi ko katono to. Thank you, Lord. I just wanna thank you, Lord. It's Thankful Tuesday. Yes, I really want to thank God for all the blessings, the opportunity for, being live after a week, no? A week of wala tayo po sa studio. And I'm glad you're here at the Mother B Show. Welcome to the Mother Blagader Show. This is your host, Mother B. Time check. Time check. Ayaw ako ipa-access ng live ni TikTok. May problema. Again. Let's do live. Naka-live na ako sa Bigo. Hello tayo dyan. Hello. Okay, ayusin muna natin yung ating TikToker. Minsan nga lang tayo magpakita, hindi pa tayo pinapalive. Okay ka lang? Hi, Bigo Pretty Wings! Good morning! Thank you for dropping by here, the Mother B Show. Our talk today is prioritizing mental well-being in the summer. It's part 3, actually. I've been doing this talk for the past 3 weeks or 2 weeks. Yes. We just want to thank you, Lord, for all the blessings. That's the reason why we have this episode, the Thankful Tuesday. Good morning. It's a different look, right? If I'm not in the studio. Okay, let's go to the newsroom in TikTok. Oh my gosh. We are multi-streaming in Facebook, in Bigo Live, in YouTube, and in TikTok. Slant. I'll be multilingual. I'll be speaking in Cebuano, Filipino, English, of course. And if you are having problem catching up with what I'm saying, just let me know so I can gladly translate it for you. Okie dokie. Nakalagay pa dito, Feel Good Friday. Okay ka lang, Mat? Hi! Baka tayo, madingdong tayo sa copyright. Okay, so let's move on. We have a commenter. We have an early commenter on the line. Hindi, sarili ko lang pala yun. Okay, let's put some music to this. Let's put some music, ladies and gentlemen. Our official soundtrack. Hi. OMG, I miss you guys. It's been a while since I haven't been doing my live in the studio. I've been doing live almost every day since we what, Mother B? Since we are busy with our project in the farm. Yes. Where's my music? Loop tracks. Loop the loop. What happened? I forgot to turn it up. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, nasan pa tayo? Mother B, ano ka ba? What's happening to you? Fade tracks in and out. Oh my gosh, there's a new soundtrack. There's a new settings here in my live streaming app. Let's try. Ba't wala? What's up? Nawala? I'm gonna check my audio. What's happening? Oh, there you go. Okay, let's see. There you go. Yay! I've got music in my live. Yes, good morning, everyone. Do I look like a ghost now? Now I got to adjust my settings in Facebook because the audience is kind of limited edition. So I gotta adjust it from friends only to what? Public. Public frenemy number 1. This is your Mother B. Yes, 5 minutes na po tayo nag-broadcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So, first part of the show is shout out and saying hi, hello, what's up, what's happening around the globe. Makimaritis tayo sa madlang people. There you go. But of course, it's a Tuesday. It's August 15. Mid-August na tayo. Time flies so fast. Bakit ang oras kahit walang pakpak lumilipad, ano? Okay? Bakit ang oras kahit walang pakpak lumilipad? Pwede nga yung saliwikain eh. Hindi hayop, hindi tao, pero lumilipad. Ano? Time. Alright? So, how can I explain this to our English-speaking audience? We have what you call a riddle. Okay, riddle. Let's do a riddle about time. What do you call something that's not an animal, that's not a plant, it's not a living being, but it's flying? Okay. Okay ba, Mother B? Okay ba pagkaka-translate natin sa English? Okay, wala lang. Just hanging out with you guys and I'm glad that na-miss niyo ba si Mother B sa studio? I miss you guys. I miss chatting here because OMG, after August 4, like almost 2 weeks, I've been so occupied with lots of things in and out of the house. I'm not just a full-time wife now, but I'm already a full-time farmer. No kidding, because we just got a small piece of land, and we're excited to, use it, maximize its potential, and enjoy the beauty of nature and the bounty of what God has given us. Hi, visitor 5760. Welcome to the Mother B Show. Thank you for boosting the Mother B Show. Well, this is a show that has content. I tell you, yes, because I'm almost 1 year in Bigo Live, and I'm so honored that people are still here. If you like the show, if you are interested watching me in and out of the studio, tap the screen, share the vibes, and follow Mother B, okay? Stay with our audience in the other streaming universe. There you go. I'm just looking for our likers and, friendship. Hey, mga beshies! Nandito na si Mother B. What's up? Thankful Tuesday, and we're still talking about the last portion of our talk, prioritizing mental well-being in the summer. Hi, Steven. Welcome to the Mother B Show. And yes, I appreciate you guys. Pick ko lang stage. Nakakatawa ng pangalan. Well, looking at Bigo's, audience coming in and out, nakakatuwa. Names are nice. And, I'm talking about our audience in Bigo, ha? So, by the way, for those who are new to the Mother B Show, don't be surprised because I will be talking for like almost an hour, chatting, making sure that we're connected with each other. If you're new to my show, hey, I'm here. I'm somebody that you can chat with. This is a voluntary DIY production. I'm not, nobody's forcing me to do the show. It's for pasawat. Kaya I have to keep my mind thinking, or I have to use my mind, otherwise mahirap. If you'll not be using your mind, mahirap na. Kailangan paandarin palagi. So welcome to the Mother B Show. This show is all about what, Mother B?
Mother B Show is a fun and informative lifestyle program that promotes positivity and good vibes.
Good vibes. Hindi po, welcome naman ang lahat ng tao, pero if you're the type of person that's, that likes misery, loves company, you gotta be challenged in the show. So, Baka mamaya mag-change pa yung mind mo if you're the type of person who always loves to complain, who always love to find fault in other people. Well, this is the wrong show for you, but you're still welcome. Okay, let me backtrack. What's happening around the globe? Of course, weather, it's still summer here in Texas. It's sizzling hot. And funny thing here, despite of being hot and hot, before, like a month ago, I do not even want to go out of the house because it's really hot. But now that we are taking care of a farm here, okay, farm bill, no? So literally, in the next few months, I will be a full-time housewife, mother, grandmother, and farmer. I'm from the farm. Back in the Philippines, Mother B is a Filipina. Proud to be Pinay. Meron bang, halata ba Pinay, no? Pinay na Pinay talaga beauty ko ngayon. Grabe ka Pinay. Ako ay Pinoy. Ano ba? Ako ay Pilipino. Ako ay Pilipino. Isang bansa sandiwa ang minimithi ko. Sa bayan at bandila, laan buhay ko't diwa. Ako ay Pilipino, Pilipinong toto. Amen. Diba? Yan. And yes, thank you. Kahit hindi kayo pumalakpak. I just want to feel some good vibes today because after this, I'm going to run. I'm going to go and, do some errands and, go back to the home improvement project. So Mother B has a lot of projects from production to construction. Now, add on being a viticulturist. Ano yung viticulturist or horticulturist? Something about agriculture. And again, I was doing my live yesterday just to give you an update. Hi, Scorpion King! Kuyawa sa pangalan, Scorpion King. Just to give you an update that, that we found some wild grapes in the property. And it's kind of interesting because I really have to check what are those. Are these edible or do they look like grapes or what? So eventually I found out that these are the species or the variety, the muscadine grapes, Texas wild grapes. It's actually not just from Texas, but it's found in the southern part of the U.S. Temperate, those that can survive, the varieties that can survive heat. The heat, they are the fun-loving, the heat-loving grapes. So accidentally, we were able to cut some of the vines. Because we don't know what's there. So we thought that these are vines that parang sagbot lang, and then we just cut it off last weekend. And lo and behold, there were grapes. Now, so I took the liberty of, trying to, take some of the fruits that were cut off, and in just less than an hour, nakakuha ako. I harvested like a bucket full of grapes. Last night, I was busy extracting the grape seed from the grape, from the pulp, So, talagang tender loving care. So, nagkaroon tuloy ako ng additional idea about how to go about with the farm, because the idea of that farm is to be a farm that offers ecotherapy, because we are advocating brain and mental health. So there's a place there. I'm so excited. There's a place in the northern part of that property na mayroon siyang trail. Okay? So possible yung Shinjin-juru, okay? It's I hope it's correct. Okay, the Japanese art of tree baiting. Let me see it from Google, because I've learned about it like years ago. Japanese art of tree baiting. Because Mother B is a tree lover. I love to hug trees actually. Okay, it's called Shinrin Yoku. Ang layo naman, Shinjinjuru. Shinrin Yoku. Shinrin Yoku is the Japanese practice of seeking a deeper connection with nature by spending intentional time surrounded by trees. So that property, like 3/4 or 70%, no, like let's say 40% of the property is filled with oak trees and different foliage and American berries. And these wonderful trees are also surrounded by different plants, and I'm so excited to convert it or to improve, to develop it as a trail. So where we can spend intentional time to practice meditation. Okay, so this Shinrin Yoku, the Japanese practice of seeking a deeper connection with nature. So that will be the intention, that will be a destination for those people who just love to walk in the outdoors in the middle of the heat. I tried that yesterday. It was like, grabe ka-init, no? Like it's around 110 degrees Fahrenheit. But when I was under the tree, oh, it feels good. So iba yung binibigay na sense of relaxation when you're surrounded by trees, because literally this trees gives you or emits oxygen, fresh air. Okay? So nabuboost yung iyong physical side of your persona. Recharging. Para siyang recharging area if you're surrounded by trees. It's good for your health, it's good for your mental health, and it's called ecotherapy. Okay? So now, by doing this, we can do meditative practice, and it involves our senses and has extraordinary effects on our health and happiness. So excited! So meron tayong mini forest bathing or tree immersion, okay? So that's what I'm excited to do there. So when I was under the heat of the sun but under the tree, oh my gosh, it feels so good. Ang hindi lang good yung maglalakad ka na kasi napakainit with all your props, with all your tripod, with all your upuan and all this taring-taring there. But you have to make it. You have to do it. There's nothing else to do but do it. Because I have to save the grapes that were, accidentally cut. So yung mga fruits ng kalat, and I have to harvest some more and then extract the seeds from the fruit, okay? So in every little round grape, there are 2 to 3 seeds there. Just imagine, nakakatuwa, the God is so good. He provided us with this grape vines that are estimated to be around 50 to 100 years old, because the lifespan of that grapes, kasi lalaki na ng vines eh. The diameter of the vines is roughly around 3 inches. Parang braso ko na yung mga vines na naputol. And then we found out that the owners used to make wines. And they planted, I don't know if they planted the grapes or they just, because it's a wild grape, so it just grew from there. And then they cultivated it, they propagated it. And now I'm so excited to propagate and renew the grape, the grapevine, ano tawag niyan, and I'm sorry, I'm not an agriculturist, but I'm just trying to be one. Because I have to, because it's already a blessing there. Alam naman putulin ko because I don't like it. I love, although I do not eat a lot of grapes, but having fruits in your backyard is so amazing that you didn't even planted it. It's a given. You have a given grape vineyard. Oh my gosh, that's a blessing. That's why it's called Thankful Tuesday. I'm thankful to God because of giving me that kind of grape vineyard. So what I'm gonna do is to plant the grapes in the perimeter, friends. So I collected a lot of seeds now. Excited, gonna dry it, and then the rest of the grapes that I have extracted, binigay ko po sa mga birds. Because these grapes are, not for. It's not suitable. It's okay, but it's kind of sour. It's really intended for for winemaking. So thank you sa mga nag-like. Hi, Miguel Angel Her. How are you? Freddy C, thank you for joining the Mother B Show. Hey, if this is your first time to watch me in my show, please press the screen, touch the screen, and share the good vibes, okay? Also to our audience in TikTok. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. Keep going. We're letting more viewer knows that we're live. Please do so. Right, lagay natin kung ano. Okay, so time check, it's 11 o'clock. I have to leave in a few minutes, so I just have to share to you the last part of our talk when it comes to prioritizing mental well-being during the summer. And of course, there's a question from our Suke, my sister in Dubai. She said, she asked yesterday, do I have topics about panic attack? Okay, since our advocacy here in the Mother B Show is to promote positivity and good vibes at the same time, also share about, information on mental health, on brain health, on spiritual health. Every Tuesday, actually, I talk about more on spiritual health, okay? But it doesn't matter because, panic attack is something that we need to learn about and how to go about it if it happens to us. Do I make sense, Mother B? Yes, you are making sense. So, nasa na ba? Nawala aking show. Hello? Nasa na yun? Nawala! Asa na ako? Ayun. Balik. Okay, kamusta po tayo? Say hi muna tayo. Shout out to our friends, sa mga regular Suke and mga likers natin in the Mother B Show. Sir Ayan Palero. Ayan, of Corpus Christi. Sabi niya, may live. May live na in a while because it's taking me time to set up my show. It's around 30 to 2 hours the most. If I'm gonna start a show, it's gonna take me at least 30 minutes to set it up. So it's a DIY production. So thank you for asking. Shout out to those who are watching. Tita Rosario Hansen, my ever Suke, my ever loving Tita from Copenhagen, Denmark. Leia Carpio Pingoy, classmate from my NHI, my high school classmate na talagang successful realtor. Hello. Of course, my Bigo bestie, Jennifer Consalas, who's been helping me a lot in Bigo Live. Thank you so much. You are an angel. Okay, Regina Johnson, thank you. Thank you for liking my post and yung about the story of the grapes. Okay, shout out sa mga kumares in Portland, Texas, mga momshies. By the way, thank you so much again to Alan Amarille and Charis Amarille for their party last weekend. OMG, nakatulong talaga sa aking freelance, sa aking carpenter ang mga tugong. Nakatipid si Mother B. Salamat po sa inyo. And thank you, Sir Alan, Engineer Alan, for fixing our boiling pot. Our heater. Because that's a fixer-upper house. In the farm, we have this farmhouse. It's a fixer-upper. We're still renovating it. Shout out to Elton Jr. and Elton Sr. There are handyman guys. There are DIY guys who's working in the farm. Marami pong salamat. Thank you so much. I'll be there during lunch. Magdi-deliver pa ako. So, Mother B, lunchtime, cook lunch, deliver lunch, go to the farm, do some gardening a little bit in the middle of the heat. And then run for errands for yung mga kailangan bilhin para pang-fix na. And then balik dito sa bahay, balik sundo sa anak, and luto ng dinner. Maglalaba, multitasking. I'm really like, I really miss you guys. I really love to sit down and just chat with you, but parang umuunti-unti yung time ko sa live ko ngayon. Please, pasensya muna ha. Siguro, magla-live ako like for a week, once a week sa studio. The rest will be Facebook Live. Hi, Dragonfly, bye. Yes, Facebook Live lang, limited edition. So, but you can still find my show in YouTube. My shows are curated in YouTube. My talks are in YouTube. So please like, subscribe. I still have 66 subscribers and I need 1,000 more. Can you help me? Can you help me share the good vibes and follow the Mother B Show in YouTube? I'm in Facebook, I'm in Bigo, I'm in TikTok, but I need you guys to subscribe in YouTube. Talaga requirement ba, Mother B requirement? Oh, by the way, please pray for our kababayan, sa people in Maui, no, Hawaii. Talaga na totally burned down talaga yung kanilang place, no? So we're sorry to hear that, and I hope that we could help them, pray for them, and kung ano po yung maitutulong natin doon sa mga, marami tayong kababayan sa Hawaii. In fact, many Filipinos are there too. By the way, this show is dedicated to our OFWs, overseas Filipino workers, overseas Filipino wives, overseas Filipino families. So we have to support each other. Maraming po salamat. Nakakatuwang feel ang community in all over the globe. We are scattered. We are a scattered breed, you know. You know, we are found all over the world, the Filipinos. Filipino! Yes. So, maghanap na tayo ng magandang background na pang ano. Hanap tayo sa YouTube. Sa YouTube. Ano yung kanta ni Filipino by Apple the App, no? Apple the App. Pero kailangan -1 kasi pandi tayo ding-dongers. Ding-dongers! Okay. How Filipino creators will take on the world. Wow, kuyaw ko na. Okay, what is that? Okay. Pinoy creativity. Bongga. But anyway, that's not part of our talk. Our talk today is prioritizing mental well-being in the summer. Remember, we talked about there are 8 dimensions of our well-being. As a person, as a human being, we have to consider, we have to take note that there are 8 dimensions. There are 8 sides that we have to balance. It's like riding a microphone. A bicycle. Kailangan balanse ang buhay. Otherwise, it's like let's take, for example, driving a 4-wheel vehicle. Okay? Can you drive with 3 wheels? Perhaps tricycle, right? But if you're driving a car, you need 4 wheels, right? If you're driving a bicycle, of course, you just need 2 wheels. What about if you need 8 wheels for you to balance? By the way, thank you sa ating mga viewers. Hello. Jazz Macusi! Hello! Jazz Macusi, are you in the Philippines or are you still in Portland, Texas? Regards sa iyong husbandry. I hope he's feeling well. Dovi Munoz Villamin, my cousin from Copenhagen, Denmark. Shout out. And yes, sa lahat po ng mga nanonood at manunod ng Mother B Show. Michael, thank you for following me. Dragonfly. So, I got lots of people watching in Bigo Live, 68 live audiences. Ewan ko sa TikTok, kung ginagawa ng TikTok sa akin. Kibbs. But right, what we're doing today is to finish the topic on prioritizing mental well-being in the summer. Yesterday, I listened to a podcast by Dr. Carolyn Leaf, okay, about this, the heat can really affect our mental health. Mental health and the heat. Kasi I listened to that yesterday from the podcast of Dr. Carolyn Leaf. Si Mother B kasi, pag may ginagawa sa kusina, if I'm busy, if I'm not reading or anything, I listen more sa mga podcast and mga shows that will help you learn, okay? How extreme heat affects the brain and how to prevent, sabi dito, how to prevent any damage. So talagang nakaka-damage ang masyadong mainit sa ating brain. Okay? Una-una, our brain is nauna na siya sa ipakita ko lang, parinig ko lang. Baka maka-copyright eh. But yes, si Dr. Carolyn Leaf is one of my favorite mind doctors. He is a communication pathologist. And she's got the shows about mental health, cleaning up the mental mess. Back to back with Dr. Daniel Amen. Sa brain health naman siya. And a lot more doctors that I listen to whenever I do something in the house, like doing laundry, anything except reading, because I cannot read and do podcasts at the same time. So when I'm reading, when I'm posting something on the internet, kailangan concentrate, focus ka. Because multitasking is not good for your brain, so you just have to learn batch tasking. You know what batch tasking means? Yung bang, if you're in a certain space that you can do washing dishes, cooking at the same time. So these are by batch. So hindi siya effort to multitask because it's just within your reach, right? But if you are, if you're washing the dishes, doing gardening, sweeping the floor, it's impossible. So, yan ang tinatawag niyan. Monotasking. Batch tasking, pwede rin. So, within your reach, pwede. But if you're doing it in a farther space, that's impossible. Okay? So, yes, that would be our talk today. And before anything else, let's also share to you the question of my sister. What do I have topics now about panic attack? Let's talk about panic attack before we move on to prioritizing our mental well-being this summer. Ano ba ang panic attack, Mother B? Actually, Mother B is not a doctor. I'm just reading it from Google. And if you wanna know more, and then it's up to you to research. Ako nakiki-research lang, nakikibasa lang. Kaya it's important for us to read because it will stimulate our brain. The reason why I'm doing this show because I got some issues with memory and I have to stimulate my brain. Last weekend, nakakahiya, I was cooking something and I really forgot what's the name of that dish. It took me like 30 minutes to remember what am I doing, what am I cooking. Although I know what I'm gonna cook, I know what I'm gonna do, I forgot the name of the dish. So, pag medyo stressful ang araw ko or I'm tired, ang memory ko minsan naglalag. Like, I forgot what's the name of the dish. I even asked Alexa, what's that dish with chicken, coconut milk, and turmeric, and ginger? Hindi ako nasagot ni Alexa. Isa pa rin may anksya rin yun. I realized it was, what is that again? Chicken curry. I should have known the main ingredients is curry powder, but I forgot it's called chicken curry. And I was live. In Facebook. It's embarrassing. This memory lapse of mine, it's sometimes embarrassing. Why? Last Sunday when hi to our new neighbors, I just remember the name of the husband because the name of the husband is also the name of our street. But when I was talking to the wife, I even asked her, what's your name again? Mas na-remember ko pa yung pangalan ng dog niya, si Taylor at saka si Ugly. I forgot the name of the owner. Oh my gosh. That's why I'm very careful with my mind and very careful with my brain health because I don't want to lose its function. I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep because I miss you, babe. Yan ang team song ko sa aking brain. Because I don't want to miss a thing. Yan. You have to love your brain, guys. You have to love your mind. Remember, your brain and your body is not separated. It's all connected, ha? So, that's why we have to understand that there are 8 dimensions of our well-being and we have to understand the physiological, the psychological side of it. Today, it's Tuesday. It's all about spiritual health. So that's why it's all about being grateful, being thankful. So Mother B, I thought you're gonna talk about panic attack. Okay, let's go back muna sa spiritual health because that's the reason why we have to talk about it. Okay? So, teka muna. Okay. Nasaan na ba ako? What am I doing? Ayan na, talking about memory. Memory, all alone in the moonlight. Ayan na. Kanina, pinarinig ko because about, ayan, cleaning up the mental health. The mental health. So, I talked about my issue on memory. That's why I'm having this kind of show to exercise and to make sure that my mind is still working. The talk of Dr. Leaf, when in connection with summer heat, with the extreme heat, with mental mess, with taking care of our mental health, because in that podcast, she talked about keeping our brains and bodies healthy. Remember, don't just keep the body healthy, but include your brain, please. When it's extremely hot outside, there are a lot of research that shares the idea that how extreme temperatures affect the brain. Of course. 'Di ba? Una-una nakakainit ng ulo dahil mainit. They definitely have a negative impact with prolonged periods of heat exposure. It's deadly. Hello. Why? Because the temperature is one of the main driver of chemical reactions. So, nagkakaroon ng chemical reactions pag ano daw? Temperature triggers chemical reaction. Whether cold, hot or cold, nagkakaroon ng reaction yan sa ating body. So, changes in temperature affect the biochemistry of the brain and body. For more information, you can check it out at www.drleaf.com /blog/news/how to keep your mental health healthy. And how does extreme heat affects the brain and how to prevent any damage. We'll just talk about it after our talk about prioritizing mental health, because it has to start with prioritizing your overall mental health. Okay, mental well-being in the summer according to mentalhealthfirstaid.org. Okay? So ito naman kay Dr. Leaf, she talks about extreme temperatures in the brain. She talks about what extreme heat can do to the brain and body. Also, ways to keep cool during a heat wave. Okay? Heat wave. Dito may heat wave. And what happens in the brain when we are exposed to high temperature for long periods of time? For sure, maturta. Ako, ano to? Ways you and your children cool down during the summer. Okay? And how to keep your child's brain stimulated while spending time indoors. So, for the young moms, no, ako lola na ako. For the grannies that are taking care of their grandchildren, you cannot just bring the children outside, especially if there's a heat wave or extreme heat, because it will damage their brain. It will affect, no, the heat will affect their brain. So, kahit sino naman, ikaw ba maalinsangan? Di ka ba naman uminit ang ulo? Pero to, science is telling us. Okay? Kasi syempre, ang brain natin, may mga tubig yan. Kung matuyo. Mahirap yung matuyuan ng brain, ha? Hello? Matuyuan ng tubig sa brain dahil lumulutang sa liquid yung brain natin. Hello? So yes, that's about Dr. Carolyn Leaf's latest podcast about how extreme heat affects our brain and how to prevent any damage. So, in connection with prioritizing mental well-being, right? Okay, let's finish this because I'm about to go in a few minutes. Kaya maghahatid na ako ng lunch catering sa umaga, delivery sa hapon. Take note, partida pa ang physical therapy. Well, I hope you're okay, guys. If you're still there, you're sleeping because I know it's late already in the Philippines. It's 12 o'clock there. It's 11 o'clock in the morning here. We are 12-hour difference. So for our folks watching in Australia, in Copenhagen, thank you so much. Our friends back in the Middle East, in the UK, hello. Marami pong salamat for watching the Mother B Show and even watching the replay soon. If you cannot catch me up live, by the way, si Ate Melinda Morelos, okay, Morelos ba? And Melinda Heraldes Morelos, tama ba yung aking pagkakapangalan kay Ate Melinda? She's watching in Taiwan. Shout out to Ate Melinda. Okay, shout out to everyone who's watching, our cousin from Copenhagen, Denmark as well. Cousins, family members in the Philippines, Cananga, Leyte, Butuan City, hello. In Metro Manila as well. Our ministry partners, marami po salamat for sharing the Mother B Show sa inyong Ministry, sila Pastora, Pastor, ano to pangalan? Angela Gonzaga. I don't know what's her family name now, but she was a former Miss Gonzaga. Okay, sila Pastor High Praise Butuan. Thank you for watching. Thank you for reacting sa ating mga sa ating mga Ritelo family. Regina, George, we'll see you soon in Houston, God willing weekend. Sila shout out kay Sir Dong at kay Sir Glenn. I'll watch the assignments. Marami ko pang utang sa inyo. Oh my gosh, I have to do it in between because OMG, pagkagabi, flat tire na talaga si Mother B. Nadagdagan pa yung grapes. But I cannot complain. I'm thankful. Although we have lots of things to do. Buti na lang may gagawin tayo kaysa wala. Diba? Mas nakaka-board naman kung wala kang gagawin. Sa mga mariteshi, sa mga besties natin, mga friendship, tigil-tigilan nyo na yung paninira ng kapwa-tao. Mga chismosis, mga maritesis, friendship ko pa rin sila. But let's stop that vice. Tigilan na yung mga chismis na nakakasira yan ng kapwa-tao. So kung ang hobby nyo ay manira ng tao, pues, tigil-tigilan na. Liliit ang mundo nyo, kayo rin. Anyway, dito po sa Mother B Show, lalaki ang mundo nyo kasi good vibes lang tayo. Hi Jacob, thanks for coming. Good vibes lang here at the Mother B Show, right? So, let's finish this up, prioritizing mental well-being, number 7 and 8. So, in connection with our Believe Tuesday, thank you Jacob for sending that heart. So we'll talk about number 7. Thank you for the gift. We'll talk about number 7, social, because we have 8 dimensions. Thank you. We have 8 dimensions of our well-being, okay? Remember, summer weather can wear out our bodies. That we can wear down our bodies physically. So extended periods in heat can cause sleeplessness. Remember, lethargy, yung extreme na kapoy ba? Lack of appetite and dehydration. Remember, if you feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated. Kailangan, don't wait to feel thirsty. You have to rehydrate. As much as possible, water. Huwag masyado yung matatamis kasi lalo kang niya. Water lang kung pwede. So, of which can lead to aggressive behaviors and anxieties. Okay? So, there's a study by the American Physiological Society that found out that people are more likely to have higher levels of stress hormones in the summer than in the winter. Kasi sa winter, marami nadidepress. Dito naman, maraming aggressive, maraming anxious, no? Aggressive behavior naman pag summer. Sino ba hindi magkakaroon aggressive behavior sa init, maalinsangan? That's why it's important to take a proactive approach in maintaining your mental well-being this summer. This portion is brought to you by Mental Health First Aid. Okay? So we talked about 2 weeks ago about emotional, one way you can tend to your emotional well-being is by practicing coping skills and self-care. So, you have to practice self-care and coping skills, especially sa mga stressful na environment or even mga tao. Setting healthy boundaries so as not to overcommit yourself. Journaling or developing a hobby. So ngayon, ang hobby ko na ngayon, grape planting, propagating. Okay, number 2, environmental. Remember, safe environments, both physically and emotionally, lead to environmental well-being. So our environment is not just the physical side, but on the emotional side as well. Okay, so are you being exposed to abuse or trauma? So the exposure itself, okay, triggers. So you have to make sure that you have healthy boundaries. On the second part of, second part or third part. Ano na ba tayo? Part 3 na ba tayo? Financial. Another dimension is financial. Number 3 is financial wellness comes with experiencing satisfaction with current and future financial situations. Of course, you're gonna feel stressed if you cannot pay your bills. So, like taking a vacation, like travel now, pay later, and then have stress next time. It's stressful after the vacation, tapos inutang mo yung bakasyon mo. Nako, stress na naman yun ah. Never-ending cycle. Utang, travel, utang, travel. So, in order to cut that kind of vicious cycle, we can determine a certain amount of money you have to save for your vacation. Okay? Save money so that your summer is fun and it keeps you from anxiety. Nagbakasyon ka na, palagi ka nag-iisip, magkano kaya interest ng inutang ko? Ay! Number 4, intellectual. So we also have that kind of dimension that we need to understand and create a plan for our activities for the summer that will not affect our mental health or our physical health. If you cannot go outdoors because it's hot, then find a way to do something indoors. Huwag yung magsigig gadget, take a trip to some museums, go to the zoo, or create a book of original photography, create a plan to hold them accountable, especially for your kids. And the last time we talked about occupational well-being doesn't only come from having a career. People often find occupational well-being through volunteering. Okay? So you find satisfaction, you feel good. Caregiving, sometimes caregiving is stressful, especially if you are mandated. But you can offer voluntary work. You can take care of, become a part-time caregiver or pet sitter, whatever. Something that can contribute to the community and other activities that provide meaning and purpose in life. So you have to understand that we need to find meaning and purpose in life. Otherwise, what's the point of being there? Right? Hi, Lea Largo Aropa, ang suki at plantita diva ng Butuan City and Agusan del Norte, Philippines! Shout out! Nako, susunod na ako sa footsteps mo na pagiging plantita. I have this app. Nako, kailangan ko pala i-end yung app na yon dahil magbabayad ako ng $7 a week. You can really identify the plant AI. There's now an app wherein you just scan the leaves and that app will tell you anong species siya. We have a commenter on the line. Sabi ni Lea Aropa, Mother B! Hello, Lea Largo Aropa. Oh, it's kind of late. Ano ka ba? Graveyard shift ka ba, girl? Miss Lea Largo Aropa is a police officer from Butuan City. Magandang gabi po, ma'am. Maraming salamat po for watching and dropping by here at the Mother B Show. Wow, nice yan, ma'am. Yes, so most of my live in Facebook, God willing, yesterday yung sa grapes. And then I'm learning how to propagate grapes by its cuttings. Now, in-extract ko yung seeds. So I'll, and propagate seedlings for that kind of grapes. Variety of grapes. Hi! Hello, Marcy Burns. Hello, Marcy Burns. Iba na yung showbiz name na ba yan? Right. Marcy Burns, hello and welcome again to the Mother B Show. I'm so happy to see your post. Kung saan ka nagpupunta, your adventure. Pagpatuloy mo lang yan, anak, and Mother B is so proud of you. Okay. Patulog ka na ba? Patulog na, ma'am. Yes. So, sweet dreams, darling. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for dropping by here at the Mother B Show. Okay. Sweet and green dreams. Okay. Sabi ni Marcy, looking beautiful as always. Same to you. Same to you. Nakakaiba talaga ang aura mo ngayon, dear. Happy to see your post. And pagpatuloy mo yung mga mabuting gawain. Fly high! Yes, thank you for dropping by. Kahit pa late in the evening na kayo. So this is my late night show. Di ba ang backdrop? Late night show here at the Mother B Show. Time check. Oh my gosh, 11:30. Oh my gosh, I have to finish this because meron pa akong duty. So, aside from occupational, like si Marcy is very, very, very good with all this social work. Kasi he's a professional social worker. Volunteering really is good for our mental health. Okay? Something that contributes to the community and provide meaning and purpose in life. Number 6 is physical. Of course, exercise is good for our emotional health as it is for our physical health. That's the 6th dimension of our well-being. Okay? So, what happened to me for the past 2 weeks? Oh my gosh, kota na ako sa aking mga movements. Kasi for the past month, nandito lang ako sa bahay, nagpapalamig, nag-electric fan, but now I really have to go out and face the sun. I saw the sun and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sun. Wait, kaya na-bleach na yung buhok ko. Sabi ni Marcy, thank you, Ma'am She B. Ma'am She Mother B. Proud of you, anak. Regards ko sa parents mo. Regards. Surely your parents are so proud of you. Ako nga proud ako sa iyo parents ko pa kaya. 'Di ba? Patuloy mo yan, dear. Okay, so now again sharing to you what happened for the past days na palagi ako nasa farm and talagang mapapalakad ka and yes, it's given. So it's giving me good sleep. Yes, sa room kasi namin wala na it's so dark. It has to be dark so we can sleep right away kasi grabe kami ka-active and I've been even during the weekends maaga na ako nagigising. Kasi wala kami pahinga, pupunta sa farm early in the morning. But yeah, so it gives us good sleep and sleep also has a huge impact on our mental well-being. That's why there is what you call sleep hygiene. Don't you know that there is such a word, sleep hygiene? Kasi when you sleep, your mind is rebooting. Your brain is rebooting. Kaya you need enough sleep to reboot, okay? So, what else? And studies show we tend to sleep less in the summer. So, yan ang nagiging nangyayari. But when you're working hard, you sleep more. But of course, the extended daylight hours make it hard for you to shut your brain off, yes. Consider investing in blackout curtains. That's why in our room, blackout curtains yan. Or commit to a consistent bedtime routine that feels good to you. You know, at first, I hate my husband when I say, Mami, tulog na ta. Kasi pa ako bata. Pakatulgon mo. Because he knows na marami pa akong gagawin sa social media if I'm not gonna sleep. Right? So we really have a routine, a time to sleep. So we encourage each other. Actually, siya lang nag-encourage kaya ako talaga. Kung hindi ako patulugin, hindi ako matutulog. I have a very loving and thoughtful husband. He always asks me, sleep na kami. Because pag hindi ka pa matulog, mapupuyat ka bukas, ma-weirding ka na naman. My husband is a nurse, so he's also a first aid, a mental first aid practitioner. Certified mental health first aid practitioner. So, alam niyang i-handle si Mother B. Okay, so I have my mental first aider beside me. Okay, so yes, he's really certified when it comes to that. Now, social. Ito na tayo, social and spiritual for today. So social well-being, so developing a sense of connection, which is the purpose of the Mother B show. Kahit po napaka-busy ni Mother B, sa totoo lang, no, halos, oh my gosh, when it comes to schedule, kulang na lang naka-clock in, clock out ako sa kada task. Sometimes, minomonotask, batch tasking, and multitask. Social connection is important for me. That's why I have my show. Hi, Hexie, you're a newcomer to Bigo Live. Okay? Because it gives me a boost. It gives me a sense of meaning in life. It motivates me to understand, to know that, hey, you are not alone. Although at times, I feel like, pwede ba i-share ko itong mga trabaho ko? Ba't ako lang gumagawa na ito? Hello? Yes. I'm from South Texas. How about you, Hexie? So, patuloy pa rin sa Bigo Live na batuhan ng question. Hi, where are you from? So, yes. So, Hexie, where are you from, Hexie? Okay. So, Hexie is from Kenya. May viewer pa tayo as far as Kenya. Sana hindi ito scammer. Oy, mag-ingat sa mga scammer kasi marami dito. Anyway, so yeah, that's why the Butterby Show is established or is still going by God's grace. I'm thankful because more than a year na po ang Mother B Show. Kahit once a week or sometimes every day or every other day, as long as consistent po tayo na may show pa rin. Well, I'm not ready to mingle. I'm doing a talk show, okay? So you just have to listen. May mga pasaway kasi ng mga viewers of Bigo Live. Talagang pinaprank ka ni Mother B. Hindi ako naghahanap ng date. Hello. Naghahanap tayo ng kausap. Pag may mga pasaway na viewer ako sa Bigo Live, ay, diretso. What did your mama tell you? lumalabas yung pagka-mother ni Mother B. Sana ba tayo? Okay. So, social. But yes, it doesn't mean na sociable ka, friendly ka. Kahit ano na lang gawin nila sa'yo, gagawin mo, no? We have to establish healthy boundaries. So, pag may mga viewers ako na medyo iba na ang intention, either mag-scam or kung ano-ano mga intention nila sa buhay, may I boundary. Oh, gising. Mali ka ng host na pinanonood. Iba, can you put lipstick? Bakit? Sino ka ba para utusan mo ako mag-lipstick? Ang gusto ko rito, social connection na wholesome. Okay, going back to social connection. So developing a sense of connection, belonging, and a well-developed support system can help you feel socially well. Summertime can provide lots of opportunities for making new, meaningful connections. But again, remember, beware. Not all are safe to do so. So you just have to find, you have to be wise enough to socially connect, especially in the live streaming world. You don't just trust right away. You just have to verify and check it out if it's socially good for you, for your well-being. So to do this, the National Institute of Health recommends joining a group focused on a favorite hobby like hiking or reading. Join a tribe, volunteering, or participating in neighborhood events like a park cleanup through your local recreation, something that is good. Something that it can be a great time to safely reconnect, especially during after COVID, no? To safely reconnect with friends and family and enjoy quality time together. Importante yung quality time. Like, I'm a streamer. I'm a paid streamer in Bigo Live. I'm a host. I'm with an agency. Pero we have to be professional enough to understand your role as a host. You have to, as a host, my advocacy is good vibes and mental well-being, just like what I'm talking about. But if somebody comes in my show, it's not polite, not kind, doesn't know how to respect the host, automatic mute kagad yan. Sometimes I kick out guests. Because if you're not behaving in my show, I'd rather kick you out. Ganyan. Pero of course, more on good vibes tayo. Yan lang mga special occasion. Kasi kung nakaka-stress yung mga ganung social connection, you just have to know what to do. Okay, right, Christopher Stan? Thank you for watching. Hi, W. Beetle. Thank you, and thank you for joining the live. Continue to watch Mother B. These are all good vibes here. So, huwag kayong magtaka, mga friendship natin sa Facebook at saka sa YouTube. If I'm talking to somebody else, this is part of what I do. I am a live stream host. When you say live streaming host, people come in and, chat or sometimes just watch you. And your role is to just make sure that you're connected with them properly, appropriately, at hindi ka nakakasira at nakakatapak ng buhay ng may buhay. Respect! RESPECT. Okay. So, moving forward, yes, that is about social connection, developing a sense of connection, belonging, and well-developed support system that can help you to be socially well. So, during the summer, go out and make friends and connect. But make sure you have to be careful as well. Who do you connect with, right? So, yung mga masasamang kasama daw nakakakurap sa ating behavior. So, carefully choose the people that you are going to be with. Okay? It's not just, ay, sabi Mother B, socially connect. Baka maski sino na i-connect natin? No. No. Choose wisely. Parang boats lang yun yan. And last but not the least, the spiritual side. Time check, it's 11:42 a.m. here in South Texas. This is your host, Mother Blagador. Before anything else, let's take a mental break. And what is this Mother B all about? Sharing to you the story of the Mother B Show in a minute. Break time, break. Back. By the way, special shout out to Sir Dong Dermiel Robles of Phoenix, Arizona. Hello. Sir, isi-share ko po sa Google. Nakalimutan ko kahapon gawin kasi I'm always on the run. Oh my gosh. Because I don't look at my phone when I'm driving. It's very delicado. I'll work on that after the show. I'll share to you sa Google Drive yung ina-ask mo sa and hope to see you in Houston. Sa ating mga Caritelo family, Mother B will be in Houston this weekend. Shout out kay Sir Tolitz, Maring Milet at Paring Tolitz. Thank you for hosting your place in Sugarland, Texas. Shout out to Maring Sol Escalada, Sir Ian, and Kai Kai, Erika Tanyeda. Kai Kai. Okay, let's continue our talk before we go kasi maghahatid na ako ng tanghalian sa aming karpintero. Okay, Sir Dong. And by the way, Sir Dong is from People's Media. Ano ba yun? People's Media Advocacy. Teka ha, sandali. Ayan, pasensya na Sir Dong. Alam mo na si Mother B, masyadong marami nakakalimutan. People's Media Advocacy. Ano yun? Siya po yung ating kasama sa Pwede Pa Kami team. People's Media. Tama ba yun? Para ma-shoutout na ako ng tama. I hope it's correct. Saka baka People's Media Advocacy Asia USA Bureau LLC. Apo, si Kadong kasi is creating contents, overseas diaries of the life story of Filipinos in America. So ang pa ba yung nasa sa check him out at People's Media Advocacy Asia USA Bureau LLC is based in Arizona, US of A. So nagawa siya ng mga docu about sa mga Filipino Phil-Am stories, and it's an honor to be with him last time in Hollywood and work with him sa ating production. So in behalf of Creative Niche Media Production LLC, thank you so much. Also Sir Glenn Gamayat, I will call you later, Sir Glenn. Tapusin ko lang itong aking drama doon. Okay, spiritual. So attending to your sense of purpose. By the way, spirituality is knowing your sense of purpose here on earth. And finding meaning in life leads to spiritual well-being. So hindi pwedeng i-left out mo ang physical. Kailangan kasama ang spiritual well-being. Okay? And it doesn't necessarily need to come from a religious belief system, no? One way to improving your spiritual well-being this summer is by giving selflessly. Giving selflessly. Like time, hindi naman kailangan pera. Panahon is equals to money as well. Diba? Like, magbo-volunteer, mahalaga yan. It's not just all about religion, but, spirituality is actually getting in touch with yourself, to your environment, and to the divine. So, hindi natin pinag-uusapan kung anong religion mo rito. Ang pinag-uusapan natin, ano ba ang connection mo sa mundo? Anong connection mo sa kapwa-tao? Anong connection mo sa higher power? Okay? I'm not in the business of, I'm not in the business of talking about your religion here. But ako, my faith is I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ. I don't know what your belief is, but what's important is we need to have a positive spiritual well-being. Mahalaga yan. Because we need to know our purpose and meaning in life. Ano ba talaga meaning ng buhay mo? Bakit ka nandito sa mundong ibabaw, ma'am? Ano ba ang saysay ng iyong katawang lupa? Di ba? So, one way to improving your spiritual well-being daw this summer is by giving selflessly. Studies show that any selfless act for others is connected to lower blood pressure. Nakaka-good vibes ang tumulong. Higher self-esteem, it feels good, less stress, and even a longer life. Kaya lang, huwag din magpapa-abuse. Kasi lalo na sa mga OFWs, no, sa totoo lang, ginagawa tayo ng minsan na automatic tao-machine. Para bang mga tao sa ating bansang, sa ating lupang hinirang, na pag nakita tayo dito, akala namumulo tayo ng datong. Ay, maghinay-hinay po tayo, men. Dahil dito, extra kayod, extra effort para maipadala po tayo sa ating mahal na pamilya sa ating bansang Pilipinas. So, intindihin natin yung iba kasi, kung kamusta, na-allergy na yung mga OFW sa word na kamusta. Kasi ang next niyan, how much? Sa totoo lang, hindi po ako nagiging kontrabida, nagpapakatotoo lang tayo. Be real, be you. Intindihin po natin ang ating mga migrant workers, ang ating mga overseas Filipino families, no? We are also double time working hard dito. Hindi po pwede petiks-petiks sa abroad. Remember, nag-work po ang mga Pilipino para sa kanilang existing cost of living dito sa ibang bansa, plus nagpapadala pa para sa pamilya sa bansang Pilipinas. There's also a social cost. Marami kaming missing out the fiesta, family reunion, missing out hugging our family members. There's a lot of social cost that we are paying because we need to go abroad. So, intindihin po natin, kung hindi makapagbigay kagad, huwag nyo masamain at sasabihin nyo, ay, napaka-swapang naman ito. Ang damot naman ito, hindi nagbibigay, nasolisitan lang. No. Kayo daw hinga namin. Pambayad dito ng bills. Lahat dito may utang. Hindi pwedeng mangutang dito, walang ikabayad, otherwise maho-homeless ka. Kita niyo mga homeless, walang maibayad sa tirahan, kaya homeless ang tawag. Kasi dito, mahirap kung wala kang pambayad. At least sa Pilipinas, bihira ang homeless. Bakit? Kasi pupunta tayo sa mga kamag-anak natin, doon muna tayo nakikitira eh. Kaya masarap sa Pilipinas ha, masarap ang buhay dyan, hello. Dito, hindi ka pwedeng hindi magbayad ng bills mo. Kaya po, just in case na may ma-delay ng pagpapadala o hindi kayo mapansin kagad kasi marami pang inaasikaso. Intindihin niyo po yung ating mga overseas Filipino workers and their families. Okay? Hindi po kami mga ATM dito na pag kinamusta nyo, padala kagad. Meron naman, kung nagbablog tayo, nagpo-post tayo, kumikita, hindi. Maniwala ka, hindi lahat na nagpo-post, nagbablog, kumikita. Ito nga, volunteer nga ito, selfless act. Kasi una-una, therapy to ni Mother B. Pangalawa, nakakatuwa, social connection. May ibang mga viewer, hello Mother B! Pakitulungan mo naman ako sa aking business. Hindi po ako Department of Trade and Industry. No, hindi po ako DTI. Ha? Hindi rin ako bank, hindi rin ako World Bank. Naglilinis po tayo ng bahay dito para makapagbayad sa bills ko sa live streaming. Magpakatotoo lang tayo, be real, be you, because being authentic is the key to freedom when it comes to trauma and mental health. Kultura kasi natin mga Pilipino, ayaw natin mapahiya. It's shameful. Ayaw natin ano sa alanganin, nakakahiya. Huwag natin sabihin yan, Mother B. Ikaw, Mother B, iskandalosa ka. Binisto mo tuloy kami. Hindi. Magpakatotoo. Kasi pag hindi ka humarap sa katotohanan, saan ka pupunta? Sa kasinungalingan. Be real, be you ang concept ng show. So, bato-bato sa planet, ang tamaan, huwag magagalit. Good vibes lang po tayo. So, prioritizing mental health when it comes to spiritual. Again, studies show that any selfless act for others is connected to lower blood pressure, higher self-esteem, less stress, and even a longer life. Imagine longer life. Other tips include focusing on living in the present moment. Kailangan dyan. Maging present ka sa moment. Huwag kang mag-ilusyon. Pwede naman mag-daydream. Pero huwag masyadong sumobra na hindi mo na alam ang katotohanan. Live in the present moment, okay? And then, it helps mitigate anxiety. Especially yung masyado kang maraming inaalala, you're so worried, like, what will happen if, blah, 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 what will happen, what will happen? Hindi pa nga nangyayari, nag-anxiety ka na. Kaya, speaking of anxiety, ang cause niya, kaya nagkakaroon tayo ng panic attack, kasi nauunahan na tayo ng takot at alala, at pag-aalala, kaya nagpa-panic attack. Yung hindi ka na halos makahinga, no? Nagkakaroon na ng physical dysfunction ka dahil meron ng panic attack. You cannot think well, you cannot even breathe air well. Panic attack, by the way, is a brief episode of intense anxiety. Intense anxiety which causes the physical sensations of fear. Wala ka na magawa, na paralyze na. This can include a racing heartbeat. Wala ka nang, na-freeze ka na ba? This can include a racing heartbeat, shortness of breath, dizziness, trembling, muscle tension. Panic attacks occur frequently and unexpectedly and are often not related to any external threat. Kasi nasanay na yung brain mo sa kaka-worry. Tuloy, ang habit ng brain mo, ang hobby niya, panic attack. Ang tambal sa panic attack, do not fear. Basahin niyo yung Bible. Sinabi ng Panginoon, huwag matakot. Okay? So, finishing this, time check is 11:55 before I have to go. So, in order to mitigate anxiety, you practice gratitude. That's why we have Thankful Tuesday. Always think of something to thank God for. For what you have, rather than focusing on your fears, you should rather focus on being grateful, being thankful, and, tigilan na yung kakaisip na what you don't have or wish you had. Tama na yung mga wish ko lang. Wish ko lang! Kaya ka nag-aalala Kaya sumasakit ulo natin sa kakapag-aalala. Nagpa-panic attack tuloy tayo kasi mas nakafocus tayo sa worry and anxiety. So, panic attack is extreme. Yan ang talagang intense anxiety. No, huwag ka masyadong maangsya. Okay? Take time to acknowledge what you are grateful for and can increase your happiness. If you're a person who is very grateful, thankful sa maliliit na bagay, bihira kang mag-nega. Yun yung mga nega ng mga personality na walang ginawa kundi isipin yung mga nega, kung ano yung mali sa ibang tao, kung anong wala sila, nagrereklamo, na ganito, ganon. OMG, yan ang nagiging cause ng anxiety. Pati ituloy nagiging toxic ka sa ibang tao. Pag-isip ka na lang ng mga, uy, ang ganda naman nito. Uy, thank you Lord. Thank you Lord for the air that I breathe. Kahit malang ganun. Kasi daw, it lessens anxiety. Okay? So take time to acknowledge what you're grateful for and it can increase your happiness. Because that's the purpose of the Mother B Show. Maximize pleasure, minimize pain, do the most good, and enjoy your life. So, life satisfaction and overall health, while decreasing negative emotions like anxiety, depression, and anger. Remember, anxiety, depression, and anger are negative emotions. If you change it with being grateful, it increases your happiness. Okay? You focus on what, do not focus on what you don't have, focus on what you have. So, again, the changing of the season, not just summer, is always have a set of unique challenges and stressors. Hindi po mawawala yung mga stress. What's important is how you react to stress. Okay, you have to be proactive and approach to maintaining our mental well-being by prioritizing it as well. Okay? So that's about it for prioritizing mental well-being in the summer. You have to make sure that you know the different dimensions of our well-being. Like today is social and spiritual. So spiritual, let's be thankful. Thankful Tuesday today, ladies and gentlemen. If this is your first time to be in the Mother B Show, thank you for coming over. I really appreciate you. And for those who are second timers, third timers, and many timers, thank you for still coming back to the Mother B Show. Thank God for a good day. Thank God for the blessing. Thank God for you. So I hope you feel better. I hope you feel good. And thank you for coming back to the Mother B Show. And I hope to see you again. So this has been your Mother B Show. Thank you so much. Don't forget, we have different episodes whenever I go live.
Forget
and
to
what
tune
are
into
these,
the Mother
Mother
B
B?
Show episodes, like Brain Health Monday, Believe to.
Ano daw?
Forget to tune into the Mother B Show episodes, like Brain Health Monday.
Ano yun?
Forget to tune
Ano
into the
daw yun?
Mother B
Hindi
Show
ko ma- hindi
episodes,
ko-
like Brain Health Monday, Believe Tuesday, Build Wealth and Wellness Wednesday, Boost Your Mental Health Thursday, Feel Good Friday, and our weekend specials on Saturdays or Sundays. This episode of the Mother B Show was brought to you by Creative Niche Media and Designs LLC. Thank you for watching or tuning in. If you enjoyed today's show, head over to our YouTube channel to gain access to our recorded broadcasts.
Oh, yes. Nagpo-posting pa ako sa Big Live. But yes, thank you so much. Again, let's go back to the heart and soul of the Mother B Show when it comes to our why do we do what we do in Philippians 4 verse 8. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, we just have to think about such things. Okay? And of course, what do we do when we are surrounded with all these anxieties, depressions, and negative thoughts? We have to go back to what the Bible says. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your minds. Maging matransform daw tayo, magbago tayo ng isip by the renewing of our minds, right? And what will happen if we renew our minds? Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. So again, this has been your Mother B. Thank you so much for coming to the Mother B Show. And I hope to see you again here at our show. Bye-bye po. Marami pong salamat and thank you for coming. Please don't forget to like me in YouTube, subscribe in YouTube para dumami-dami naman ang mga subscriber at sa ating Facebook page. Yes! Thank you! God bless! Salamat again, shout out sa aking family, sa aking apo Ismin Zainab. I love you, Mamila loves you, my children Rufia Levi and Attorney Rochelle Luis and si Kuya Tisoy. Shout out sa lahat mga friendship natin sa Pinas all over the globe, and this has been your Mother B Show for our Thankful Tuesday. Again, to God be all the glory and praise. Mabuhay po tayong lahat. Bye-bye!